Anna Williamson. I'm fascinated by affairs, but a double betrayal made my jaw drop. Celebs Go Dating and relationship therapist Anna Williamson is admittedly fascinated by stories of infidelity. The television presenter, 46, has returned with the second series of her award-winning podcast, The Affair. The show, which launched in 2025, gives listeners an inside look into infidelity, attempting to strip away judgment while also shedding light on the causes and consequences for those who have cheated. It is a subject that hugely interests the relationship expert. As Anna explained, it sounds like a random thing to say, but I'm really fascinated by affairs and infidelity-fascinated as a therapist and as a coach. The E4 favorite has worked as a trained counselor, life coach, and psychotherapist for over a decade, and has spoken with several couples about their stories over the years. However, the presenter admitted a shocking tale from the first series of The Affair left her taken aback.
Fruit flies taking over your kitchen? This discreet plug-in trap uses light to attract flying insects, then captures them on a replaceable adhesive cartridge, without noisy zapping or messy sprays. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/one right now.
So many of their stories make my jaw drop. It was a woman whose husband cheated on her with her maid of honor, her childhood best friend. It was a double whammy, as this lady had been trying to get pregnant, but for many years had fertility issues. The best friend, also maid of honor, was pregnant with the wife's husband's baby. It was horrendous. Anna admitted the wife in question was able to unpack her story, adding she remained very, very put together. That double betrayal, really, of not just the husband but the best friend, and neither of which had ever been held accountable or apologized to her since, she remarked. That was a pretty shocking one. Romantic and marital affairs are widely seen as a major social and moral taboo. While the therapist doesn't condone adultery, she instead wants to remove the stigma surrounding betrayal that often triggers shame and brings unwarranted gossip from outsiders. Statistics show 1 in 5 people will engage in infidelity at some point, but Anna is adamant that it's worth having a conversation about affairs from all perspectives. These are topics we don't talk about for a very good reason, Anna shared. But we can learn so much from having honest, open, mature, and regulated conversations. Meanwhile, the Affair podcast has also launched a further weekly episode as listeners get to hear follow-up stories from the show's previous guests. We have launched The Affair with Anna Williamson. What happened next? Which is a second weekly drop episode because lots of people wanted to know what happened next, she explained. Anna continued. Some of the guests had real cliffhanger moments, and we didn't know how things turned out for them. So my guests have come back voluntarily to give us an update on what's happened with their life and their story. The Affair is available now, with new episodes dropping every Wednesday across all major podcast platforms. Anna Williamson is a TV presenter, relationship expert, and celebrity ambassador to the Birth Trauma Awareness Association.